Hi, Dr. Messenger here. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you can see and hear me okay. I'm in a hotel room in San Francisco. No fancy ring lights or Blue Yeti microphones here. In this video, I'm going to begin a discussion on sacred sites around the planet and how it can help you to visit them, whether physically or in meditation. All of us, you, me, and everyone on the planet, emanates from and are still connected to the God source, the creator, the divine, the all that is, or whatever you call it in your culture. We're connected like a lattice, as in sacred geometry, the matrix, the quantum field, universal intelligence, or whatever you know it as. Quantum science is now giving names to things that mystics have been telling us about for thousands of years. But here's the thing. Your connection is not necessarily strong or activated until you consciously strengthen and activate it. If you've ever gone somewhere where the Wi-Fi signal is weak, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Think of the divine source within you like a TV set. The signals are coming your way from the divine source all the time, whether the TV is turned on or not. So you need to turn your TV on and you need to tune it to the correct station to receive the appropriate messages for you. There's no point tuning into a station for messages and programs you have no affinity with. Not only is there no point, it's likely to be frustrating for you. Much like if you tune into heavy metal when your affinity is perhaps with another musical genre. Sacred sites are points on the universal lattice, points within the sacred geometry of the universes or the quantum field, where multiple energy lines meet, which create vortices of energy or portals that make it easier to connect with the divine, to your original source that holds all the information you will ever need to access in order to fulfill your soul purpose for this incarnation. Think of it like you have access to everything you've ever learned in this lifetime, but when you connect to your divine source, you have access to everything on the internet, everything you have learned across all your incarnations, and potentially everything everyone else has ever learned too. And just like the internet, much of this is excellent, pure, positive, and life-affirming. And much of it is destructive, distracting, impure, negative, or even dark. Hence, you always need to be discerning or travel with an experienced and trusted guide when you connect to energies, people, places, vortices, portals, and different dimensions. It used to be we had to learn our lessons and resolve our karma by directly experiencing them. We now have the opportunity to learn through the observation of others rather than having to experience all the good and challenging situations ourselves. You can connect to all that you have ever been, anywhere, anytime. You can connect in meditation to sacred sites, and the connection to the energies, they are doorways too. Just like Zoom meetings can connect you without you having to be physically present. However, many people prefer to be physically present to get the full benefit of the connection. If you think of Zoom sex and physical sex, where you're physically present, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But don't think about that too long. Let's not get distracted here. Stay with me, keep your focus. In August, I travelled to Uluru with my beautiful daughter Candace, and we connected with the sacred energies there with the full moon. Oh, just Just as sacred places make it easier to connect to your divine source, different times, different phases of the moon make it easier too. The full moon and the days that lead up to it offer maximum energy. Uluru, or Ayers Rock to our American and international friends who might not be aware of the First Nation and traditional names, is the solar plexus energy center for the planet. That is the equivalent to the solar plexus energy center for your body. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can do a discerning Google search or get a copy of my book, Beinonepeace, which explains it all. I'm currently travelling through Northern California towards Mount Shasta, which is the root chakra of the planet, equivalent to the root chakra of your body. And many of you have followed along my journey via social media, and it has triggered many good memories and new seeds for those of you who've already been to the places I'm visiting, and has planted and activated seeds in those of you who've not physically been to these places. I'll be at Mount Shasta for the next full moon, and I invite you to follow along. I invite you to take advantage of connecting into the energy centers I'm going to. Quite specifically, not connecting into me and my energies, because I need my physical energies for myself. And it's also best for you to connect directly into the universal energies, not via anyone else. Your connection, your spirituality, the light codes that you carry, and the sole purpose of your life and incarnation, they're unique to you. It's your responsibility to fulfill your soul contracts and agreements and not get distracted by anyone else's. Please let me know if you are genuinely interested in physically travelling with me on future journeys to sacred sites. I've been to many already, including Uluru in Australia, Lake Titicaca in Peru, Glastonbury in the UK, Mount Agung in Bali, and I'm working my way around the sacred sites of the planet, healing aspects of myself, the collective, and planting energetic ascension seeds for whomever chooses to fulfill their journey of self-mastery. My upcoming journey to Mount Shasta will include healing the masculine and feminine rift within me, within you, and the collective. And this doesn't mean I do it all for you, but it does mean I'm the messenger, as my name indicates. I'm the messenger that makes it easier for you to heal the gender rifts and unresolved experiences and situations within yourselves, and to join in planetary service that ultimately benefits Mother Gaia herself and everyone living on her. So if you're keen to free yourself from your relationship karma and masculine and feminine wounds for yourself personally, and for those who are still struggling, keep an eye out for my social media posts and updates. Mount Shasta is the portal on the Divine Lattice that is used by Lord and Lady Ashtar in the Ashtar Command, Adamar Telos and the Lemurians, Saint Germain and Lady Portia. Portia is Latin for portal, and Archangel Gabriel. If you know that you already have an affinity with these ascended beings, perhaps consider making an extra effort to connect in with the full moon. And of course, there's a time difference between the different continents across the planet. Let me know if you want to come with me next time. Meanwhile, remember to laugh lots, and you get more of what you think about.